It was still quite early in the day, and the crabs made the most of the cooler temperatures for feeding. Fiddlers are known for their oversized claw in the male crabs, and this claw is used for attracting females and fending off rival males, while the much smaller claw is used for feeding. The smaller claw never stopped moving, while the bigger and quite clumsy looking pincer moved when another male came too close. Other brown and more muddy looking crabs also moved between the fiddlers, but they both seemed to be pretty comfortable around each other. Two of the muddier looking crabs seemed to be performing a mating procedure.
Domino fish, along with these porcelain shrimp. These creatures are immune to the powerful stinging cells of the anemone. Now, attracted by the light, there are a lot of silversides in the area, and these tiny silversides end up crashing into the anemone. And then it'll roll its fleshy body over the animal, and with that, kill the fish straight away. But this evening, the anemone wasn't the only predator in the vicinity, and here was a crab on the side. At this point, it seems to be trying to remove a tiny bits of flesh from the anemone, and the anemone rolling in and trying to protect itself. And then I noticed that the crab was really beginning to focus in on an area. And ultimately it came across this tiny little bait fish, and perhaps this is the reason that he's harassing this anemone this evening. I presumed immediately that he was trying to remove the snail that was occupying the shell, or perhaps there was a crab or something had taken cover here. He seemed to be exerting quite a lot of energy. Then another species of strange animal came into the fray. This is one of the starfish species. Now, the starfish could never actually predate upon the octopus. I think it just sort of came into contact, and the octopus, not wanting to have anything to do with the starfish, just tends to fend it off. Now at this stage, the octopus is quite relaxed, and I'm starting to think that perhaps there's nothing inside the shell that the octopus is actually after. Perhaps this is just an area which he'll use as safety, as these octopus can really squeeze into the tiniest of cracks.
Channels are starting to flow gently, the water generally with a rich amber color, strong indication that this is rainwater rather than flood water. This means hippos start to move around a lot. Big pools start to become deep, and new residents move in to dominate these pools. It's a very typical pod. One dominant bull. You can see he's missing a little piece out of one of his ears. And associated females and their offspring. The hippos were fairly curious about our presence on the edge of their pool, and from time to time came up to us and just wanted to have a good look and see if they can determine what we are. The big bull was definitely present. More concern seemed to have come from a female with a slightly younger calf. Her curiosity was only satisfied when she came right up to us and had a really good look at us. The calf also quite confused and quite excited. I always love spending time with hippos. It's always just a beautiful setting and a great way to spend a sunset.